Good Friday, Generals, and welcome into our latest edition of the 5-Star News. I'm Kieran Freed.
And I'm Isaac Delk. And Mr. Freed, we have a ton of information and stories to get over today, and we'll start with the announcement portion of the show.
Yes, we will. We call it What's Up Heritage. Here's me and Brody with the report. Happy Friday, everyone, and welcome back to What's Up Heritage. Now, let's get on to your Friday announcements. The Georgia Milestones EOC exams are rapidly approaching. They'll be happening between December 6th through 15th, so be sure to study hard for your test. Also, our Heritage basketball team will be home tonight versus Dalton. JV girls will tip off at 4, JV boys at 5:30. Varsity girls at 7 and varsity boys at 8:30. So be sure to come out and support your Generals. Oh yeah, more on this is coming in sports, so stay tuned. Oh yeah, and seniors, graduation is only 6 months away, so be sure to order your cap and gown from Jostens. Place your order by December 15th, or you might not be able to get one. Now, let's get on to the weather with our weatherman, Brody Morrison.
Thanks, Kieran. And now, let's get on to your weekend weather forecast. For Friday, we'll have nothing but rain with a high of 58 and a low of 55. For Saturday, we'll have more rain with a high of 64 and a low of 55. For Sunday, we'll have showers with a high of 62 and a low of 45. And for Monday, we'll have partly cloudy skies with a high of 60 and a low of 38. So have an umbrella handy this weekend. Now, let's get back to our anchors for more news.
Thanks, guys, for the info. And on to the news. And Kieran, it seems like every club and organization is doing some sort of fundraiser as Christmas gets closer every now and again.
Yeah, and understandably so. Isaac, SGA started their own fundraiser on Monday as well.
Yep, and this was definitely one of my favorites. It's the SGA Mystery Christmas Box Raffle.
Students can purchase raffle tickets from SGA members for $1, and if the raffle ticket is pulled, they'll win the items in the mystery box.
Here's 5-Star News reporters David Butler, Parker Scott, and Gabe Guffey with more about this raffle.
Okay, so we have kicked off SGA's annual Mystery Christmas Gift Raffle. We, all the SGA representatives in the school received some raffle tickets to sell when they got back from Thanksgiving, and they will be selling tickets all the way up through the end of December. We're going to do the drawing on December 14th.
So this being my first time in SGA, when I found out about this Mystery Christmas Raffle, I thought that this is going to be an amazing way to spread Christmas cheer and help those in need. You know, this goes to the Catoosa County Children's Fund. So this is I highly recommend donating. Donate to any SGA representative. Merry Christmas.
The Mystery Christmas Raffle is something we do every year around this time, and all the SGA reps sell tickets for $1, and all of the money goes to the Catoosa County Children's Fund.
There are 3 Christmas presents that we give away, but each present kind of has a lot of things in it. There's 2 big presents and lots of little presents. So if you happen to win one of these, they're really, really great ways to kick off your Christmas, okay, because you're going to get something really great. Raffle tickets are only $1. It's really, really inexpensive to buy yourself a raffle ticket, and we have given away really great gifts in the past. We have given away gaming stations, we've given away computers, we've given away Apple Watches, we've given away headphones, we've given away all sorts of stuff. Plus, there's a bunch of little items in there as well that make winning one of these prizes really, really great.
And we put all the tickets, all the people's names who bought the tickets in a little thing, and we draw like a raffle. And whoever wins gets the little mystery gift. And usually it's like, I don't know, like AirPods or like a laptop, I don't know, like a phone, I don't know, something like that. And yeah, it's really fun. And you should buy tickets from an SGA rep.
$1, all the money goes to the Catoosa Children's Fund. We combine that money with what we raised with the Emperor fundraiser, and then in January we're going to write a really big fat check to the Catoosa Children's Fund. So get your raffle tickets, and you have a chance to win something really cool. And if you don't win, you've helped a really great cause.
Be sure to get out there and buy those tickets.
Now to great news from several of our students who served their inducting ceremony at the National English Honor Society this past Wednesday.
That is truly a prestigious honor for those students.
What does this induction mean for the students?
Here's 5-Star News reporters Owen Bryant and Devin Cannon with that answer and much more in this report.
The induction ceremony was amazing. We joined with the the English National Honor Society. We did this last year, and so we decided it went so well we would do it again this year. We kind of got the merging of the English and Math Honor Societies, and it was a great turnout. It was a really good turnout.
The induction ceremony went well. I was really happy to finally be inducted into Mu Alpha Theta, and while I'm not in the National English Honor Society, I have a lot of friends who are, and it was fun to have the two merge together this way. And then the games and food afterwards was great.
It went really well. So we just kind of sat at the tables first, talked to each other, and then we were called up and we got our certificate of induction, I guess you'd say. Then we signed a little paper, And after that, we had a little party, which was nice. They had like queso and cookies and all that.
I would say it went very well. It was a really calm and chill event. It wasn't like in the theater like most inductions are. We just did it in the library. We just had the officers come up and call names and hand out their certificates. Parents were invited to come if they wanted to, but not many went. It was just meant to be like a fun social event for members in both clubs, just to enjoy and be proud of their accomplishments in both English and mathematics.
Congratulations to all the new inductees.
Now, to some awesome news for students who've been wanting to take the opportunity to take some classes in construction.
We found out earlier that this week the Catoosa County Career Academy will have around 20 open slots for the new construction pathway this spring.
Now that is pretty cool. Here's 5-star news reporters David Butler, Parker Scott, and Gabe Guffey with the story.
Hey guys, we have a great opportunity coming up this spring semester over at the Career Academy here in Catoosa County. They are opening up the construction pathway. So if you are interested in any type of construction work, they are classes designed to help you.
When I get older, I want to build my own house. So I kind of want to know how to build it.
Design buildings, work on managing the constructing piece of buildings in the community, things like that. If you are interested in this type pathway, you need to talk to your counselor as soon as possible. We are getting a list right now together for these slots, and there are only about 20 slots available.
And being in construction would really kind of teach me how to work on a house like that and learn that construction foundation.
So again, construction pathway, if you're interested in this, come talk to your counselor as soon as possible.
Definitely a good opportunity.
And speaking of great opportunities, it's Friday, so it's time to get you over to our General's Jobs reporter, Owen Bryant.
Yep, Owen sat down with work-based learning teacher Vaughn Crane yesterday to find out job and internships have been recently available.
Here's Owen with General's Jobs.
So right now I've got one job I would probably pass along. We just got an agreement with Metro Boiler and Tube. They're located in Ringgold at the Rawlins Industrial Complex, and they are now open to hiring people under the age of 18 on a part-time basis. So if you're interested in welding, if you're interested in CAD, if you're interested in anything really in industrial maintenance, this would be a great first-time job to kind of get your foot in the door. Pay should be pretty good. We're kind of still working it out. We're going to have a tour of the plant probably after the first of the year. So if this is something you're interested in, come down and see me, and I'll get you all the details. I'll also say we're winding up here the end of the year. If you're thinking work-based learning is something you want to do in January, you've technically missed the deadline, but come down and talk to me. We'll see if we can look at your schedule and figure out a plan or an opportunity, because we're still taking a few applications. I've got a couple slots left, and it's a good opportunity if you're looking to just kind of go to work, get out of here half a day, and start your career. There might be something you want to come talk to me about, and we'll look at your schedule and see if we can make a plan for you. So I'm down here, especially during lunch. Try to be in with the door open. So just come in and we'll get together and figure out a plan.
There's definitely some good opportunities out there for sure.
Time for a break now, Isaac.
I do agree on that, Kieran, but entertainment and sports coming your way after the break.
We'll recap on the basketball sweep of LFO on Tuesday night.
And our Taste Tournament guys will be back as well.
Stick and stay. Sports is next.
Sports time again. I'm Evan Wingrove.
And Skylar Grant here. And Evan, let's talk about some b-ball on this Friday.
Okay, let's do it. And our boys team got off to a pretty good start last week at the Ridgeland Holiday Tourney, going 2-1.
Yes, but the competition got a little tougher earlier this week as crosstown rival LFO rolled into the Taj.
Could Coach Height's guys get back on the winning track?
I think we all know the answer to that. But here's five-star sports reporters Ethan Booth and Logan Beasley with a game recap.
The game against LFO it was kind of crazy game. I thought it was we started out slow, then we kind of got our rhythm and started playing pretty good, and then almost tried to give it away there at the end. But overall, we talked about it in the locker room after the game. Win's a win, and we're happy to get it. We want to be positive about it because the guys really played hard. And anytime you can get a win over your county rival LFO, it's a good thing.
We had a good game yesterday. We won 55-60. We played good on the defensive end too. Pretty good on offense in the second half. We kind of struggled in the first half, but we came back after halftime. Coach Height gave us a motivational speech. We all had to turn up for the one time, and we blessed these fans with a good show, just how the game goes.
Yeah, we had some good things for sure. I think Caden Lowry put together another good game for us. He's been one of our standout players this season, and that's been really awesome because he's just a player that doesn't really worry about anything. He just goes out and plays basketball, and he did some good things last night. I think that's the second or third game in a row where he's played well. I think he scored 19 points, but he does more than just scoring. He's a good passer. He can create some things on his own, and there was a stretch there on Tuesday night against LFO that he scored like 8 or 10 points just really fast just by getting by his guy. There's a ton of things we can work on, and we've been doing that in practice this week. Dalton's going to be tougher, I think, than LFO, so we'll have to play well tonight to win. But just on defense, we got to talk a little bit more. We got to communicate. We've got a great defense when we play it right. But if one guy